Hi, this is Janie from Janie's Journals, and I appreciate you stopping by for the next installment of my Woodland Fairy Journal process. This is a page that I did off camera. I'm not doing all of the pages on here, just a few to show you my process. But this one, I love the way that this turned out. I used this little guy up here and put him on the back of one of those, the pages from what's the name of the book? So that's the background. And I used two different fairies, and they just came together so well. And I used some of this. It's some Party Blend Glitter Snowy Surprise. I just got this at Walmart. And it's all these little particles of white. And then I used a few of these, I don't even know what you call these little round things with the holes in them. And I used some gilding flakes and made it look as if the fairy on top is pouring this stuff down. And can you see how shiny it is? I love how that one turned out. I wish I would have done this one on camera because it turned out good. I'm going to do a little bit of work on this page now, and my thoughts are that I'm going to use this background paper as rocks underneath him. So I'm going to cut out all of these little tiny, that's shiny, isn't it? All these little leaves and stuff, and then put that paper back behind there. I'm going to have him on here, and I'm going to have the fish jumping out of the water. I'm not sure how yet, but we're going to work on it. Okay, so I've got the pieces cut out. I'll show you what I did here, because I cut out the little tiny pieces too, so that whenever I put it on this background, it will look like he's sitting on rocks. So that is the plan. So this one is not completely finished. I have what I would consider the base of the page done. I need to come back later on and do all of the little touches that we do to make them seem more complete. But I'm happy with this one, and that's one more page down. I have this guy, and I made a little note when I pulled him out of the book. I should have him holding some feathers. So I put in here a couple of feathers that I intend to use on him. So right now I am going to work on the background, and I want to do colors that are similar to what's in the picture. I have this, it's just a cheap little paper stencil, so it's probably only going to be used one time, but that's fine. That one looks like it's ripped or something. Anyway, I'm going to start working on my background, the colors that I'm using. I have tumbled glass, I have bundled sage, rusty hinge, and then I have a Gina K. This is Sandy Beach. So I'm going to kind of work on the background. I'm not going to end up using the Sandy Beach because I think that these colors turned out really nice, and I kind of like the way that it colored my stencil. So that is going to be for the background, and I think the colors are pretty well matching. So now I have to decide, am I going to have him be a pocket on the page? Am I going to have him be more of the background and then add a pocket? I'm going to go through my pre-made ephemera and see if I find anything that I think would look good as a pocket down here on the lower half of this page. Okay, I've got this page worked out, and I realized after I had done my stenciling, I had this upside down. So I'm glad that I opened this up so I could be sure and put it on the right way. So I have him completely cut out, ready to go. I found this little piece in my scrap box, and I love it. It's got those pretty butterflies on it. And that is what I made my pocket out of. And then I used, believe it or not, I used a paint chip like you get at Walmart. And I cut it, there was 2 sections of it, and I cut it so the greens are just slightly different from each other. And I just used the white pigment ink and backed them with some cardstock. I put this kind of copper colored trim on the sides here and on the bottom of this pocket, and on the side of this tag as well. So the tags are going to go in here. He's going to go there. The feathers are going to go on, and I realized this part of the page probably needs something. I don't know what yet, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. I'll do that in the embellishing part of it. So I'm going to glue all this down. Okay, he is back in the signature, and I don't mind that the feathers stick out of the top there. That doesn't bother me at all. I know that they'll wind up getting a little bit frayed, but I think it'll be fine. I just put the tags over here to the side until this pocket completely dries. I'm not sure how well it's going to dry with that netting stuff underneath it. And now I will continue working off camera on most of these other pages, and I appreciate you stopping by. I will catch you on the next one.